What is going on, y'all? Welcome back to episode number 81 of Debate and Destroy, the one and only podcast where we take two legendary albums, go track for track to find out which album reigns supreme. I'm Blackout Bill, joined with my co-host as always, the Fiend from Carrizo Springs.
Loco JJ.
And Loco JJ. The man in the mask is a mystery.
Who is that?
Who is that guy under the mask? Was he featured on the last episode? He might have been.
He might have.
Because there's only one person who I know that's diehard enough to have the special edition version of Kingdom and Crøwn.
The box set.
The box set. The legend. What did I say? Of Kingdom and Crøwn.
Yeah, you
there's
said
only
right.
one legend in our group that would have that whole box set and the whole collection, and that's the man, the myth, the legend, Carlos, the Emperor of, with a V, Metal. Legend.
Yes.
Welcome back, Carlos.
Welcome back.
Gentlemen.
The mask already looks hot, but in more ways than one. But I'm glad that you brought it.
I had to, man.
You had to. You had to. Now, Carlos, if everyone read the title and you see the albums before you, you probably have the same exact question about this debate as I did. Carlos, you were the one who came up with this debate. Why are we doing the Blackening?
Well, first I gotta
Kingdom
ask
and
JJ
Crøwn?
a quick question. What type of brujeria did you do to persuade William to do this?
I told him the tracks match. That's it.
No,
dude.
because I
And
remember.
they don't match, but
They
The
do.
thing is, I just remember William was a little like, I don't know about this, man.
I mean, I think he has a clear favorite. That's for sure.
Well,
I think everyone in the world who's a Machine Head fan has a clear favorite on this.
I don't know, dude.
And there's a
I don't
reason
know.
why. But anyway, Carlos, don't distract us. You have to answer the question. You were the inceptor of this debate. Now tell us why you think of Kingdom and Crøwn is worthy to be even mentioned in the same sentence as the Blackening.
you know, I have a very complex relationship with Machine Head. I went from basically just being okay, this is Machine Head, all right. Then I went from a casual fan, then a fan, and then when the Blackening came out in 2007, that's when I became a big fan.
Got it.
So
Yeah.
that was basically those cycles. That was 5 years.
Got you. I get that. That makes sense. I was
So
also became a massive fan of Machine Head because they toured with Megadeth off of the Blackened album. And that was actually the first show I ever went to, Sunken Gardens, 2009. Megadeth, Machine Head, Suicide Silence. Suicide Silence dropped off.
Yeah,
and I got an extended Megadeth set, so I was in heaven because I was like 14.
Yeah.
I was like, Megadeth's my favorite band. I didn't really know Machine Head, but I will never forget because we were like, fuck Machine Head. Like the first two songs, like, I don't even want to see them, want to see Megadeth. But I'll never forget when they played Halo. And we were just like, what
Just blown
is
away.
this? And then they closed the Davidian and we were like, no, we got to look up this band. Like, what the fuck? And then from there, I just became a diehard.
Let me just give a quick shout out. Compadre Uriel, saludos. Este episodio es para ti, compadre. Aquí andamos en San Antonio y este episodio es para ti, amigo.
You.
Big hit.
Big
Salute.
hit.
But, okay, so Carlos, but we get the fact that we all love the Blackening, but you have to give us your perspective. Why of Kingdom and Crøwn? Is it your favorite album since the Blackening?
Yes.
Why
it
did you want to do?
became-
Okay,
It became my favorite.
got it. So give us elaborate a little bit. Tell us what's
Look.
the love for of Kingdom and Crøwn.
I'm gonna get really personal with y'all.
Go for it.
So my father had an accident late July 2022. The following day, I was gonna fly from Austin to London, and then London. I was gonna do Wacken,
That's right. Yeah.
and so that basically fucked up my entire trip. And I must confess, I went cold turkey. I didn't listen to any metal for about a month and a half. I was depressed. I just felt we'll get into that. Well, anyways, so I didn't listen to any metal. I just kind of was in mourning mode.
Yeah.
But then Machine Head right around the time they were dropping of Kingdom and Crøwn, and the months prior I already Vogue joined the band, and Mark Hunter from Chimera, he praised the record.
Yeah.
Monty Connor praised the record. So I was
Yeah.
like, man, this has to be it has to be good.
Yeah.
And then Rob mentioned the concept, and that already like had me even more intrigued.
Yeah. So give me the concept. It's a concept album. There's a story behind it. I don't
So,
really know much about it.
Let me
to be
give
honest.
you. So the concept is set in a futuristic wasteland where the
Okay.
sky is always crimson red, and is based around two characters. Character number one is named Ares, and he loses the love of his life, Alcethiste. I don't even know how to pronounce that, and goes on a murderous rampage against the people who killed her. Character number two, Eros, who loses his mother to a drug overdose, and his downward spiral depression becomes radicalized by this charismatic leader and goes on his own killing spree. And one of the people who killed he was the one who killed Amethyst. Ugh. So the lyrics detail how their lives intertwine.
Okay, got you. So it's like a whole story between these two.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
this is the only Machine Head concept record,
Yes,
right?
yes.
Yeah, this is the only
Dude,
one.
it's funny that you even I didn't even know it was. I should have done more research, but you know me, I'm like a song guy first. I don't think anyone
Yeah.
told me. I was
Exactly.
and I think also because no, I'm sorry. That's off of Catharsis. There was I was thinking of one of these singles that I was like, oh, I don't think that was related to anything. But it makes sense. Like, I don't know about the new record, but shout out to Unbound, that just came out. But it makes sense because all the songs have like the, now we can call it Machine Head script with all the lyrics or whatever that shit is with the O's with the
Yeah.
slashes and all caps.
All
you gotta
caps.
do all caps.
You have
I like it.
to.
I
Because
like
it's
it.
Machine fucking Head.
Yeah,
dude.
that's
I love
right.
that.
I like it.
Yeah, but okay, cool. So you have a big emotional attachment. You like the concept. Now I'm gonna be frank. When you brought this debate to the table, JJ had to convince me because I was like, bro, there's no way on God's green earth that this is a competition that should be on this debate. But I did go and do a second chance just for you, Carlos, because you know how much I respect you and your opinions of metal. So we're
here's
gonna
what-
do it today.
So
we're gonna go
That's
through
right.
it.
real quick before we want to start with the first track. So even though my trip to overseas was a dud, I was kind of able to work out the flight. So I ended up flying to London, and this was when Queen Elizabeth passed away. And at the same time, this was when the Halo Effect, Amon Amarth, and Machine Head were. So I was in London
That's
that day.
right, dude. What a
That's
fucking
fucking
show.
So
Yeah.
I got to see some of these of Kingdom and Crøwn songs at the Oval Arena.
Oh my God! In London?
Yep, in London.
That's
Wow,
fucking cool,
dude, that's
dude.
It was-
fucking crazy.
There must have been more than 10,000
From
people.
San Antonio to
I
London, no
know.
one can hold
Dude,
down the
it was a
Emperor of
pin-
Metal.
It was
No
a pinch me
one.
moment. I'm like, what the fuck am I doing
that's
here?
so fucking badass. And Halo Effect, that was like their first tour, right?
Yeah. And I got
that's
to
really cool.
mingle
And
with
you,
the-
as an In Flames fan, were probably
Oh,
fucking
you're
I
having
got
a
some
great
rock
time.
hard,
Yeah.
dude.
So after
Halo
the show, I think I told you, I
Yeah.
went to a pub and Daniel, Peter, and Michael were promoting their
Oh.
beer. So I got to mingle with them in central London late at night. I'm like, what the hell am I doing here, man?
Yeah.
And Peter gave me a hug afterwards. Thank you so much for coming, man. In his Swedish accent. So
Yeah. Dude,
That's
that's awesome.
awesome, man.
Fuck yeah. Well, good
Fuck
shit,
yeah.
dude.
Okay,
So-
last comment, I promise, and then we'll start. So after I came back, I guess that concert kind of rejuvenated me.
you.
Yeah.
So I went back to work, and I had already bought the record, but I just kind of had it on standby. So when I started working, I remember we were doing a job downtown, and I was caulking and puttying, just prepping a master closet. As I was prepping the closet, all right, this is it. I need to hear the record. Let's see why Monty Connor and Mark Hunter like it so much. From first second to last second, I was in a trance. I
Really?
was,
Got you. Hooks in.
Hooked in.
I was
dude.
from the moment
Hook 'em
Rob
out,
started
Megadeth
singing.
style.
I knew it was something special.
Damn. Okay. Nice.
It's an
Nice.
amazing album, dude.
It really is.
Yeah.
And
So
yeah, if you didn't know, William, blabbermouth.net. Even before I heard the record, Blabbermouth gave it a 10 out of 10. So
Blabbermouth gave it a 10 out of 10?
Yep.
Wow, that's pretty interesting.
Rob Flynn was even like, he was with the holy moly. Blabbermouth
Yeah.
gave a Kingdom and Crøwn a 10.
Dude, how many comebacks has Machine Head had? They have had to have the most amount of comebacks of any
Don't
album.
call it a comeback.
But the stupid thing is, like, were they real even comebacks? Because,
No.
like, people hate on Catharsis. But if you
No,
distill...
Catharsis has some bangers.
Yeah.
if you distill Catharsis down to 8 songs...
It's not,
working with a great
it's not as bad as Supercharger.
Supercharger's probably
Honestly,
the
it's
lowest.
their weekest, yeah. But they have an
Yeah.
amazing. They have an amazing.
I am
Their
an-
catalog is great.
I am an
Yeah.
apologist for Supercharger, but it's definitely the weakest.
Yeah. But dude, Machine Head, you know this. We've seen them live. I don't even know. Definitely in the
No.
double
Well,
digits.
I was
Yeah,
in the
easily.
music. I was in the music video, as y'all saw.
That's true.
Yes.
Well, we won in VR. Okay,
yeah,
we have
yes,
been
that's
the
true.
most valuable Rangers. So shout out to us at the Aztec.
That's
when
right.
we shot the video. We should have been there.
We
Out of all the shows we missed,
I know,
we
it's
were at
ridiculous.
The one time we're like, dude, this
Well,
week's
it's because
fucked. I've
that
already
week
seen-
y'all were at the Meshuggah show.
Yes,
Yes.
dude. And the Meshuggah, then the Trivium and Bullet. There's too
so
many shows
many-
in one
there's
week.
too
Yeah,
many,
that week
dude.
was just.
And I was just like, I've seen Machine Head too many times. I don't think I'm going to go to this one. And they're like,
funny.
we're doing a music video.
And then
Oh, come on.
And it's sold out.
Obituary, Napalm Death, and then Mayhem and Imperial Triumphant were in Austin. That whole
There
week
was a lot of fucking shows, dude. It was insane.
Yeah, that was a crazy one. But okay, if you're new to the show, you've never seen, we go track for track, and we basically vote on the track. The one that gets 2 out of 3 votes gets a point. The album that has the most points at the end of the debate wins. And on this one, because I know the track listing is a little different, we took out all the instrumentals of Kingdom and Crøwn.
Yes.
And we kept in the covers
The 2 covers. Yes.
for the Blackening.
So Battery and Hallowed.
Battery and
Hallowed.
Hallowed be that name.
He's already like.
Okay. All right. Well,
Anyways.
y'all wanted to do it. Y'all want to do it. We'll get there. But okay. Let's start this bad boy off. Okay. And this really starts off with one of the hardest debates
This
probably in
is
this whole
so
thing.
fucking
Okay.
This is-
hard, dude.
This is so wrong.
This is so wrong. So we're gonna start with clenching of the fist. Oh, I'm sorry. Home team. It's got to go to the Blackening, obviously.
Fair enough.
It's the
Fair
more
enough.
popular album. Everyone knows it's the comeback.
You know,
so.
Rob said it himself that Kingdom and Crøwn is his most popular work.
His most popular?
Yeah, people love it.
Okay,
They rave
so
about it.
maybe I should say held in the highest regard of Machine Head fans.
Yeah, I
Probably
think
the
so.
Blackening
Yeah,
and Burn My
like the
Eyes.
diehards would say this is number 1.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
So it's background. Boom. All right. The mirror that flatters not is right here by me. Okay. So, like I said, a fucking very, very difficult
I know,
start to
dude.
this. Clenching the fists of Dissent versus Slaughter the Martyr.
This is honestly one of the hardest, first
If
tracks
not-
of all time.
This is
look how
this-
much I wrote, dude. I never write this much.
this is harder than Isolation versus Refuse to Resist.
Oh, easy.
This is real
dude.
tough. But one thing I got to say with Machine Head's just their career in general is they always have great starting tracks.
They have some of the best ever.
They
dude.
have some of the
But
best.
these two are the best. Sorry.
From their catalog, yeah.
Yeah.
Guys, Davidian is better than both of these songs.
No, dude. I love
I hate-
Davinian so much.
Stop.
But
No. Stop.
How dare you?
Stop. I love both these songs, but I'm not about to sit here and listen to blasphemy. Davidian is better than both of these songs.
Okay,
Undeniably.
call the ambulance.
Call the ambulance.
Wait. Do you agree with that statement?
No, he doesn't. He
Okay.
doesn't. He
Okay,
doesn't
okay.
agree with
Well,
that.
one of these songs is my favorite Machine Head song.
He thinks
so.
Desire to Fire is the number
Oh,
I guess it's technically not the first song is Into the Phoenix or whatever on Burn My Eye.
I guess
Oh,
you're
sorry.
right. No, the Burning
Red.
Red. Yeah.
And then, dude, but fucking I Am Hell. Wow.
Oh,
Great
yeah,
opener.
banger.
And then what's the one off of Bloodstone and Diamonds with the violins?
Oh, yeah.
Oh my God! Why can't
They
it's
played
going
that
blank.
last-
And with this, Now
Yeah.
We Die.
Now We Die.
Yeah,
They,
yeah. Wow.
they played that last month.
Dude, honestly,
Oh,
even
fuck, I
the
love
new
that song.
track from the new album is fucking
Yeah.
awesome,
Oh, it's
dude.
so good. Yeah.
Yes.
So Machine Head, no stranger.
I don't know how I feel about the new record. I do like it. I'm not crazy about it.
I don't hate it.
Yeah, I don't hate it.
I don't hate it at all.
I
I
like
actually
it.
like it. I like it.
I like it. I mean,
It's
One
gonna
thing-
take a few more spins
and
for
we're going
it
to talk
to
about on
sink
these
in.
two records is we're in modern production era of Machine Head, which means
You love it.
he has something called auto-tune. And there's a
Yes.
lot of effects going on.
There's a lot of effects.
Okay, which if you're not a elitist and you can get over that, then it works fine.
Yeah.
But if you're someone who's a purist and just wants to hear like you as a singer and you think that's like a crutch to lean on, then you're probably not going to like it. My thing is, we're talking about a guy in his mid-50s, dude.
Yeah.
I'm not expecting you to write the
Go
best
ahead and
album.
use it.
But do whatever the fuck you want. Just deliver the goods.
Yeah.
If you can deliver 2 good songs on a new record at this age and stage of your career, I'm fucking impressed. Because
Yeah.
think about all the legacy bands who can't do that.
There's a lot,
Right?
dude. Honestly.
But there's a
Yeah.
lot that can. Like Testament's still bringing the goods.
Yes.
Megadeth, Still
They
bringing the
still
goods.
bringing it. Yeah.
Well, Rob was.
Anthrax.
Oh,
Anthrax
they
is still
are
bringing the
bringing
goods.
the-
Well, Rob was 50. I believe he was 54 when of Kingdom and Crøwn released.
That's fucking
Wow.
crazy. In
And
Slaughter
it's
the Martyr,
incredible.
you could argue that is a top 10 Machine Head song.
Ooh,
Well,
maybe a
Slaughter
little
Martyr
higher
is
than
my
that.
favorite Machine Head
A
song.
little
Number one,
higher
it's your
than that.
favorite Machine Head song. Now,
It's a
Carlos.
top 3 song for me, all time.
A Machine Head guys.
You know, I'm
guys,
not.
let's relax, okay?
I don't sing, man, but Rob's clean singing to start things on prior to like the intense riffing. I'll belt that out from time to time.
Okay, we're
I'm
starting
like
with
the-
Slaughter the Martyr then. Okay, yeah, I agree, dude. Like from the first 3 minutes, dude, it's just a beautiful personification
Isn't
of
that
what
sing-
Machine Head
Isn't
is
that
doing.
singing just
Yes.
gorgeous? Oh
It
my
is.
god!
It's a beautiful
the
piece
harmonies,
of music. Yeah,
The harmonies are fantastic.
Yeah, man.
And it was great to see them live and have Jared carry the higher notes
Yeah.
when they came out with the record. Because we saw them at Emos. I'm pretty sure it was Emos. I can't remember who Machine. Oh, it was with fucking Fear Factory.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And
Oh yeah, my Brazilian Ositas Crypta, they were playing right next door. I wish I would have just gone to see Crypta because Machine Head they come so frequently.
Hi, my mamacitas are there.
my Ositas, bro, my Ositas are playing next time.
Look, Taina. Si miras esto. Yeah, I know you have a boyfriend. Ay, qué chula eres. Oh my gosh.
Shooting
Sorry.
You gotta shoot your shot if this will ever be seen by the girls in crypto. No, but okay. But either way, I love the intro harmonies.
Yes.
One of like my favorite melodic vocal buildups in Machine Head's catalog for sure.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Like this song.
When he goes like stripped down and bleeding.
Yeah.
I'm not the best singer, but man, when he does that, I was like, oh
And then
my
his
God.
pronunciation with
Yeah.
his equilibrium, dude.
Equilibrium.
Oh,
The-
dude,
the-
that is
my
so.
soul
You're
turns
singing and
into
crying
a-
to that, dude.
I felt that shit, man.
And then
So
Oh.
wave good.
Turn it up, dude. And
You
get
know,
that stomping, that kick in, dude.
My
Get that
favorite
kick in.
thing, I agree. My favorite thing with Machine Head is when everyone counts them out after Catharsis. They're the worst band.
No,
and
no,
then
no.
they start
They
a fucking
make a
album.
comeback.
They make- which is so dumb. Like we
the
said, Catharsis got some
ultimate
great songs.
redemption story.
Yeah, but it really, like, for people who enjoy Machine Head, Catharsis, people shout on that way too much.
I know. There's some
think
bangers on
it was
that.
overhated.
It was overhated
Yes.
because it's too long. That was the problem
That-
for me personally.
And it was experimental. He
I-
tried, like
it
with
was.
Bastards was very experimental.
It was
Yeah.
it was 20 minutes too long.
Triple
Yeah.
Beam is
Triple
the
Beams
21st
is his rap song.
is the new
dude.
American
No,
High for me.
yeah.
No,
It's too
what was
much.
the one California
No,
Breed? That one was a
California.
weird one.
But the title track itself, wow, dude, that Catharsis, that fucking breakdown kills me, dude. I really like it. And then the I know everyone said he stole it from Devin Townsend.
Yeah,
Stepping
the
Out
Beyond the
Loud."
Pale, yeah.
But that song is killer.
Yeah,
I love
hey,
that song.
Devin even approved.
Yeah.
Yeah, he does its own way. Who hasn't taken a riff? And Rob said he hadn't heard. But anyway, let's go back to Slaughter the Martyr. Both these songs are funny because they're both, basically 10-minute.
They're both epics.
Epics.
Yeah.
But I think part of the reason why this, there's always something about if you have a good drummer on your side, it's gonna do wonders. So the guy who drummed on of Kingdom and Crøwn was Naveen Kapoorwis. I can't pronounce his name.
It wasn't Matt Austin?
No, he.
I thought he was on that one.
No,
Carlos, I
he-
know you're not about to disrespect Dave McClain like that.
no, absolutely not. But the thing is-
the shake, dude. Come on, what are we talking about?
You do know what other record Naveen drummed on, right?
No,
well,
no,
two
tell me.
others.
Tell
He
me.
drummed on Job for a Cowboy's Moon Healer, the most
Oh,
recent
okay.
one,
Yeah,
that's
great-
a good
that's
one.
good.
and
Yeah.
my 2019 album of the year, Whitechapel, The Valley.
Oh,
Really?
wow.
Oh shit!
That's
so
some
they
good
got
work.
him as a
Dude.
session drummer.
Got him as a session
Nice.
drummer.
And
Okay.
Naveen kind of has almost his own personality. It's like, wow,
He really
this guy,
does.
he's
Yeah.
sick.
He is
Dude.
sick.
And no, I'm not gonna rip on our fellow San Antonio.
I was
Yes,
about to say,
absolutely
dude.
not.
Dave McClain rips on fucking. Let's jump over to Clenching,
Okay, yeah. Let's do it.
guys. Every time I hear the Mia,
Yeah, And then the acoustic.
It's so ominous and-
another epic build-up.
Yes.
And oh,
Very similar. I'm bringing up again the beautiful intro to Beneath the Remains and Ghost of Perdition. Just that beauty
Yes,
that leads to
yeah.
the brutality.
yes. And there is something about the way the guitar snarls on Clenching that just reminds me of legacy thrash. personality.
does, yeah.
Like,
No.
it is so
But it adds
nasty.
its own flair to it.
Oh,
Yes.
easily.
Now,
easily
Blackout, you're
second.
gonna murder me for this. When Rob goes go at 159, that's the second greatest go of all time in a metal
Oh,
song.
okay. What's number one?
Thomas Slaughter the Soul, the go.
Oh, that's a good one.
I
I don't know if it's number one, but it's up there. Yeah.
Go. Sorry.
Damn it! You brought this up. Next time we're bringing you on just to talk about the top 5 goes because I know there's more than that, but I can't think of it.
There's
off
just
my
something
head.
about when Tompa goes go on that. That always fires up.
No, you're right. You're right.
That's the greatest go in all of metal.
Oh, that's tough. The greatest going all metal.
God,
It could
damn,
be.
that's-
I can't think of enough, but there's a good amount. But no, I love Slaughter the Soul. I think that's a good use of it. But to be honest, when it comes to like songs, I would take Clenching over Slaughter. Clenching
Oh,
is
yeah.
fucking.
Now Dave was 42 when he did the Blackening. So
Dave
what a
McClain?
Wow.
so what a career define. Dude,
Wow.
well, my father was born in 65. McLean was also born in 65.
That's fucking
So
crazy.
I always say,
Was-
when you deliver, it could be music, cinema, whatever. Even, jeez, I'm sorry I gotta bring this up. My favorite wrestling match of all time was Shawn Michaels versus The Undertaker at WrestleMania 25.
Oh.
Both men.
It's ranked number one.
The one that was in Houston,
Yeah.
WrestleMania, the 25th one. Both men were in their 40s when they did that match, dude.
That's fucking
So that's just one of the. What I'm trying to say is, at the end of the day, maybe age is really just a number, man.
Yeah. You know, and it's really funny because we talk about the comebacks of Machine Head, but I know we talked a little bit more of Kingdom and Crøwn. We're like, oh, Catharsis was so bad, but it's funny. A lot of people were like, the Blackening was such a comeback for them. I'm like, have you heard
I
through
know,
the ashes
right?
of Empire? We
Yeah.
didn't. Oh my god, we didn't bring. I'm sorry. The best Machine Head first song on a record is Imperium because Imperium
up
is the
there.
best Machine Head song ever written.
It's your favorite
I
all
would
time?
argue that it's the best. It could be arguably the best metal song ever written.
No, I don't know, dude. Come on, dude.
I put
no,
those lyrics
It's a
are
top-
so metal.
I mean,
dude.
hey, it's a top 15.
It's a top 15 at least.
in
Come
metal.
on.
Hey,
in metal period.
Dime, God rest his soul. That was his album of the year in 2003.
Was it really?
Yeah,
Oh,
I guess when Rob Flynn had his podcast, he did like a Dime tribute
Yeah.
video, and he pretty much just told the Dime praised the record. It's like, God dang, man, you got the solos back.
Oh, that record is.
He told
That's
him,
incredible.
he told him album of the year, man. So
No, that record is fucking phenomenal.
yeah,
It is.
and
It really is.
yeah, and I know Rob was a little. He got a little emotional because one of the last times that him and Dime spoke on the phone, Dime told him, "Hey, yeah, man, love you, bro, man." And then Rob was like, "Yeah, love you too, bro." It's like, yeah. So then
That's
obviously
dope.
we know what happened, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't imagine. But
Yeah.
let's bring it all back. So we
Yeah,
got to make
so-
a decision. Both these are epic songs.
Slaughter.
I know you're thinking.
Yeah.
I know
He's
you're
a
thinking Slaughter.
fanboy.
I like Slaughter a lot. I like Clenching the Fist a lot. Both of these songs are, once again, like we talked about, of Machine Head's first songs, just ones that hit it out of the ballpark. There are a couple things I don't love about Slaughter that I'm like, I'm in between. I'm not the big, like the chorus is okay to me. It's not like my favorite chorus on planet Earth.
Really?
So, and it's not like I'm saying it's a bad chorus. It's
Yeah.
just, I think it's just outmatched with Clenching. Like Clenching for me is the ultimate, like liberation. If you were gonna start a rebellion,
Fair enough.
Clenching is like is fucking the anthem, dude. And they do a lot of these extended outros with like the riffs. Clenching's has got one of my favorites, and I think it's one of, I don't know. When I saw it live for the first time, I'll never forget. I was
It's an amazing
fucking
song.
like.
Can't
Because
deny
we
it.
had, we had seen the Machine Head so many times. I think the
Yeah.
time I actually saw them play it,
Because they're
was-
always playing Beautiful Morning or
Yeah.
Now LAD.
Or Aesthetics of Hate.
so
they
I didn't
never-
see Slanderous, but
No,
Aesthetics
we
of Hate
see,
is the one
yeah.
they play the most.
Aesthetics,
outside
yeah.
of Halo, but they played it. I'm pretty sure off the Catharsis tour because I want to say it was all white. And it was at Emos, and they were doing that 3-hour night, and they played Aesthetics. Or sorry, Clenching. And I was, dude, it was that's the Circle Pit song. Dude. So this one was extra. It was like by a feather because I love Slaughter the Martyr, but that was like my one. Like I'm like, am I in love with the chorus and then the the middle breakdown towards it, I'm like, it's okay. It's not like it doesn't take away from the song, but I prefer Clenching. You know? I think Clenching to me is like almost perfect. So I'm gonna go.
Wow. I love both.
I'm
I
not
truly
even gonna
do.
antagonize you, man, because this was so difficult.
It was a difficult one. It really
no,
was.
this one I won't antagonize. This was.
But
tough.
I love both. I really do.
And you know when sorry, JJ, to interrupt.
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
When Rob goes back to the clean singing at Slaughter the Martyr, it's like
And then they add the
I do love
tremolo
that.
picking at the end
Oh
with
my
the singing.
God,
Dude,
dude,
that's
I do love
fucking
that.
amazing,
That's a
dude.
Wave good.
yeah, dude, that's
Dude,
an,
I just wanna
that's an
cry,
orgasm, man.
I
bro.
love that part. I do love that part. It's the parts that precede it.
It's so
that I'm like,
genius, dude. He's a
Yeah.
fucking genius on this song, dude.
Yeah.
The whole
it is a great
structure is
song, man.
incredible. And for that reason, dude, I gotta go Slaughter the Martyr.
You're
dude.
wild, dude.
I
JJ, you're
love
the
both.
thrash guy, dude.
Dude, there's thrash in Slaughter the Martyr.
You're not
It's that
thrash.
main
That's not
riff
thrash.
is
Dude,
fucking
that's
heavy,
not
Slaughter
dude.
has everything.
It has everything
That's
you
not
want,
thrash.
dude. There's so much emotion, and it fits the story because you literally
Yeah, yeah.
the family's got slaughtered, so they're gonna go out and get some fucking revenge.
I don't care, man.
Oh wait, JJ. So
Let's
name me the
turn all teeth.
JJ real quick before we go to track 2 on this debate. Name me the 2 actors who you think should be Ares and Arrows.
Dude, that is so hard, bro.
So since Attack on Titan is a Japanese anime, I imagine like a peak Jackie Chan and a peak Jet Li as the 2 guys.
Really?
But it has to be them like when they were like in their peak of just being total badass, and they're
You know,
still badasses. But
I'm
yeah.
copying now. I'm going American, but I'm going like prime Eric Bana and prime Brad Pitt. That'd be fucking cool with them, dude. Cause at that time, like, it feels like when you listen to this, I don't know personally, it doesn't feel futuristic. It feels like it's like ancient times.
Because I imagine the world of Kingdom and Crown, the concept. I imagine it just being just a washed up Tokyo for some reason.
Ah, okay.
Just
I just want to say y'all are both wrong.
He's hating so
Clenching
hard,
is a better
dude.
song, but all right.
all right. Let's move on.
Let's go into track number 2. Also, I thought this one was very close. What are you getting mad at me
No, I
for?
feel like I already know where you're
Okay,
going.
this
Okay,
one, the
okay,
one that I
beautiful-
chose, won by a
I'm
hair.
not even mad. I was laughing, first of all.
Let me introduce the songs. Track number 2, Beautiful Morning versus Choke on the Ashes of Your Hate.
Choke on this beer.
Guys, I gotta say that Beautiful Morning, the fuck you all
Yeah, I
is
wrote
the
that.
best fuck you
Yeah,
all
yep.
to get into a song
It is,
ever.
dude.
Best fuck you all and all
God,
of metal.
dude.
Yeah.
I just wish. And
Best fuck you all of all of them.
I love the song,
No,
but I
that
wish it would go
that might be
further.
a harder list to come by. I don't know how many people would go with fuck you all.
No, I think that's an OG. I mean, that Rob, I think he might be the only one who
Who's
has
done
that.
fuck you and then
Yeah.
brings it in.
Yeah.
Go. A lot of people do go.
Yeah, I know.
Fucking Jane's Addiction does go.
Yeah,
Oh no,
I
it's stop. I'm sorry, stop.
hey. All right, shout out to Jane's Addiction, man.
Dude, shout out
Oh,
to
stop.
Jane's.
Dave Navarro, that's my more handsome lookalike. So
I wanted to see them at least once. I'm so bummed they fucking.
Oh, God.
that
They're
whole
done,
shit-
dude. They're completely done.
completely
Yeah.
done.
Yeah, okay,
Anyway,
yeah.
we can go on another tangent about Jane's Addiction. Beautiful Morning, one that I've seen, I've heard, I've listened to
Look,
a billion times.
I gotta just say, I had to choose Beautiful Morning for one reason.
What's up?
Rob's clean singing on Beautiful Morning is just perfect, man.
I agree. When you get
Yes.
to that breakdown, it's
Yeah.
just that this
Yeah.
lifetime.
I think did you find out recently where that was inspired by?
No, tell me.
I think he said it on the Garza podcast. He is a massive fan of My Chemical Romance. I guess so. He kind of based it off of
That's
that.
right.
I can see
That's
it now.
right.
Now I can picture that.
Yeah,
But
the
no.
thing is, it contrasts that beauty with maybe one of the sickest machine head riffs there is.
Yeah,
that
yeah.
diddle-diddle-din, da, diddle-diddle-din, da,
I also love.
diddle-diddle-din, da,
I also love.
diddle-diddle-din.
Man, shout out to Adam Deuce. Man, I know he disappeared. His bass solo at 313, leading to the solo.
Oh yeah, boom,
Oh,
boom,
yeah.
boom, boom, boom. Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah, it's a good one. I'll never forget this song because the next time, because I brought up the Megadeth one when I saw him in 09.
Yeah.
The next time I saw Machine Head was off of the Locust tour. And
With Suicide Silence.
Suicide
Yes, it
Silence.
was, yeah.
And we were on the
You
barricade.
got to see Suicide Silence with Mitch.
I've seen them. I saw them with
damn.
Mitch twice, and I was on the barricade because we had waited the whole time.
God damn, that's
and-
when barricades were like important to us.
Yeah,
dude.
we were always in the barricade. And I'll never forget, we were on Adam's side and we made him laugh because of this part of the song where Rob's like, no. My friend was always like, dude, doesn't that sound like he's about to come? Like he's just masturbating. He's like, no. So we were doing that to Adam and he just started busting out laughing.
That's
we were just over there
hilarious,
just like, no. But it slaps. I make fun of it, but this song slaps so fucking hard.
It's so much going on, dude.
It
It's
kills me,
incredible.
dude. But let's switch over
Oh,
to...
sorry. I don't. I know I'm a. Sorry, just a quick little rant. Even though I'm a 37-year-old man, I was at the barricade at the Milwaukee Metal Fest 2 weeks ago. But it was only because I had to see Chimera at the barricade.
Oh,
That's
my
nice,
God bless
dude.
you, dude. My back gave up years ago.
Yeah,
to be
dude,
able
I
to get on
can't
the
do that
barricade.
no more,
dude,
dude.
and that SOD tribute, that was a trip.
That's sick that you got to see that. But we got to go on to Choke on the Ashes of Your Hate.
Yep.
Oh man,
It's still a great song,
that is a
dude.
thrasher.
That, no,
man.
that,
That
you want
is.
to talk about thrash. Now
Yes.
that is fucking thrash.
Yes, dude.
That's it, part of me.
Dude, he is.
Rob's delivery.
He's
as-
throwing balls.
Dude, how old did you say he is at this album? 54? Get
Well, Rob was born, I believe, 68. So
do the math.
yeah,
I don't know what the
54,
math-
yes.
54,
Yeah.
dude. That delivery is wild for
It is,
that
dude.
age to go that fast, playing that speed.
It's
and we saw
incredible.
him play this song, and you're just like, dude, that's fucking a lot to
And
bark
it's a
out.
great song, dude, live. It
Nah,
fucking
really is.
smacks, dude.
It really is. And the chorus, you don't need to fucking overcomplicate the wheel, dude. Just give us the choke on the ashes of your head. Yeah. And the way he kind of growls.
also
but
love Jared's little quick bass solo. Dude, I can't do it, but yeah.
100%. No,
Yeah,
I love his
dude.
bass solo. And then you get a classic Machine Head. Give us the
Oh,
harmonics.
dude,
Give
classic.
us
dude.
the harmonics in a breakdown. Now,
Yes.
one thing that I think for modern metal, for maybe the younger generation, right?
Okay.
Because we're TO ages now, right?
Yeah.
Like we're straight uncle. We're straight
We
the
are
fucking age,
Theos,
right?
yeah.
I just turned 31. One thing that we cannot let the younger generation forget about with Machine Head is all these bands would not be using natural harmonics in their breakdowns if it wasn't for Machine Head.
My God, they're the kings.
Since the first fucking album, dude.
The kings
You know what I mean?
of harmonics.
Was it The Rage to Overcome? Dun, 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 dun,
Oh,
dun, dun, dun.
dude,
You know?
yes.
Dude, like, they have been doing it for so long, and everyone. Fucking Disturbed has ripped it off. Linkin
Gojira.
Park ripped it off.
There's a
Gojira
lot.
ripped it off.
Gojira, yes.
Everyone is. And if you can find me a groove riff with natural harmonics before Machine Head, I'll give them credit.
Wait.
But
Would you consider this a harmonic? What's the name of that song on Magma? Was it Shooting Star? That
No, that's
oh,
not
you mean
it.
like the title track, Magma? Dun, dun, dun,
no,
dun,
the
dun.
single, the one where they're on top of that building.
Oh, Stranded.
Yeah, Stranded.
Yeah.
That is
No,
the
that's not a harmonic.
No.
That's a Digiwah pedal.
Yeah.
that is the most annoying thing ever. I'm
Oh,
sorry.
you don't like that song?
What?
No, I like the song. I just think
Oh.
the. It sounds like a freaking cat.
Digiwah, it's a pedal. Dime was very famous for using it. It's the same pedal that Dime uses for Becoming.
Why did Gojira make that sound so annoying? Sorry.
It's like the same exact shit. It's the same. It's literally the
It
same
doesn't
pedal,
bug me.
same
It doesn't
effects.
bug me, dude. I like it.
Come on.
Yeah.
what are you
Okay,
talking
no,
about?
okay. Side.
We're going down the side tangent. So no, that's not a natural harmonic.
Jeez, I
but-
play. I mean, I'm a crappy guitar player, but I don't know why I couldn't distinguish that. Maybe it's the beer.
Yeah. Digitech Wah. But yeah, so that riff, it's classic Machine Head with the natural harmonic. Works every fucking time.
Yes, it does.
They can abuse it. Every band has ripped it off. It's kind of like pick scraping, like using pick
Yeah,
scraping
yeah.
riffs, right? Like, who's the first band that did that? Like I'm trying to think. It's on my head. I know
Morbid
Holy
Angel?
Wars. Holy Wars is before it in 1990.
That's a good
Oh,
question.
Yeah.
Because Dave does it in the
Yeah, he
he
does.
scrapes. He does a lot of pick scraping riffs. If you listen,
No,
maybe not
that's,
in the same
that-
kind of
that's
groove.
a-
You're
That's
right.
rabbit
Yeah,
hole.
it might be right. Yeah.
That's a rabbit hole. Anyway, let's get back to it.
So yeah, I'm going
These
with
two songs are great.
Beautiful
You're going Beautiful Morning.
Oh, yeah,
This
same,
one was
dude.
closer, but I'm also going
Yeah,
Beautiful
come
Morning.
on.
I like
It's-
Choke on the Ashes of Hate, but Beautiful Morning, it's because that breakdown. When you
Yeah.
get to that breakdown, you're like, oh my fucking God. Because, dude, I love the singing of Kingdom and Crøwn, but this is a production thing for me. Cool, like I said, I'll give him a pass for using autotune because he's older, but I like the raw, like singing, no
Oh,
autotune.
yeah, dude.
You can feel the emotion with fucking with Beautiful Morning when he gets.
You
that
feel
part.
the energy in the song.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Whereas like it's slight detractor, I think, with the auto tune on the other side. Like I love Slaughter the
but
Martyr,
I love the
but
addition
auto-tune
of
gets me a little
Jared,
bit.
dude. Jared adds so much dimension to this new album.
Jared is
Or this late that last.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he was on Bloodstone and Diamonds, was he not?
Yeah, that
No, but
was
he
his-
didn't do any backups on that.
No,
No.
did he?
He started doing backups, like actually coming on the album on this one.
Oh,
Yeah.
maybe on the song. There's a couple. We'll talk about Jared.
kinda-
No.
Jared's
I love
great,
Jared.
dude.
I
It's
love
kinda-
Jared.
it's
Jared
kinda-
is- Jared was the perfect fit for Machine
It's
Head,
crazy. He's
to
been
be
in Machine
honest.
Head now for 12 years, so
That is fucking
Yeah.
crazy.
Since
And
2013.
he's
So
such,
longer
dude,
than Adam.
Jared is such a good performer and such a good.
Yeah.
He harmonizes very well with Rob, so I'm glad he's in the
Oh,
band.
absolutely.
All right,
I like
we're
Jared.
going home up. All right, so you guys pick Slaughter the Martyr. Fucking crazy. All right, track number 3, Become the Firestorm versus Aesthetics of Hate.
Look at. God, I gotta be honest. This is easy.
this
I
was
have
a,
to.
This was a blowout for me.
Yeah,
Let me hear it.
Aesthetics is
Yeah,
amazing,
Aesthetics.
dude.
Okay,
It's
Thank
so good, dude.
this is the one that was a blowout for y'all.
Absolutely.
Okay, I thought it wasn't. It wasn't a blowout because I think "Become the Firestorm" is a.
Oh no,
is a
it's,
very
it's
good
definitely
song.
a banger.
Yeah.
Oh, it is. It's
but
a
this
good song,
is one
yeah.
where I listened, where I was like, it got respected to the drummer who did this. But when I listened, I was like,
Naveen,
these
yeah.
these fucking drums are programmed. Like I feel like Rob programmed
really?
them. And then, not saying that that's what made the album.
Well,
It just-
Rob has produced.
I was
so,
about to
yeah.
say, it felt like Rob programmed them and showed him like, play this, and then he did it
okay.
because it just doesn't.
I get what
I
you're-
don't
I
know
get what you're
any
saying.
drummer that would like approach this. I don't know. When I hear it, it just sounds like the drums were programmed before in Rob's head. That's what it feels like to me. Like it doesn't have a natural drum sound to it. In my opinion, I could be completely off base, so it doesn't really.
To
Fucking
me, it's the
matter.
chorus that gets a little overwhelming after you hear it a few times.
Yeah,
Like him saying, "Become the firestorm" over and over and over.
yeah. But
Yeah.
I do like the tremolo picking riff to start.
yeah, I like the
It's
song,
Another
yeah.
fucking thrasher. It's
Yes.
good. There's nothing wrong with it. The thing that it's going up against Aesthetics of Hate, dude.
But
It's
no,
good. It's-
on Become
The
the Firestorm.
Lord
Become the
behind it.
Firestorm. What made that song special was Jared's singing. It just, yeah, Jared is just such their Machine Head secret weapon, in my opinion.
Yeah,
Wow.
I don't know about that. I don't love. It's not this song specifically.
No,
but,
no,
like,
on other songs
there's
he's
other
incredible.
There's other no. There's other There are. And there's other songs where I'm like, why did you let him sing the chorus? But it's not this one. But
Really, it bugged you that he sang
well,
it?
not. There's a couple on here where I'm like, bro,
Okay,
what?
fair.
What? Let Rob. It's the same thing. This is a very odd comparison.
Yeah.
On Muse, when they did that one album, The Second Law, and they had the bassist sing the chorus.
Oh, yeah.
Why the fuck are you letting the main guy sing the chorus? What are we doing here?
Wow.
We're talking about two different leagues of singers. Anyway,
So on Aesthetics of Hate,
I don't mean to
I
be a
think-
hater. I
Yeah,
like
yeah.
Jared as a harmonizer. You know what I mean? Like he harmonizes great, but we gonna let Saki Vengeance sing choruses too?
Wow. No,
we gonna
dude,
let
that's-
we gonna let
that's
Paulo sing a
disrespectful.
chorus? We gonna let
Jared's
Dave
a-
Ellefson sing a
Jared
chorus?
used to be in a band. He used to be a singer.
Who's that?
Jared.
I don't give a fuck. He's
just
still
saying
not the
Rob is
same
better.
category
Yeah.
as
Funny.
Rob, dude. And
I
he's
think
the
Jared does.
general.
I think Jared does well, dude.
No,
Honestly,
he's fine.
yeah.
He's fine. It's just not. I just
Oh, he's fine. After going on a fucking rant. Oh.
let's let Lars Ulrich sing a chorus. Yeah, you're right.
Let's do it, dude.
Let's do it. Let's let Scott Ian. Well, Scott Ian's got bars on that one
He's got
song.
bars.
But
dude.
on
And he has the
Aesthetics of
best
Hate, I
solo
think
of
my
all time.
favorite line is it's a simple one, but at 114 when he says, "Do I hate the hate rising, you son of a bitch?"
Oh, yeah.
I just felt Rob's
His energy there.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
It's
yeah.
it
A lot
is
of fucking
on
anger, dude.
Fucking match. Because
Yeah.
the one thing like we talked about with Chick on the Ashes You Hate, I love the fastness of the delivery, but there's no room for emotion. Whereas Aesthetics is fast, but there's a lot of emotion.
But obviously, I think y'all know where I'm going. 157 to 324. That's my favorite moment. There's no lyrics. It's just nothing.
oh,
it-
nothing but guitar.
yeah.
Yes.
I can't do it. The beers.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
get what I'm saying.
No, 100%. You know what's really funny? I have a hilarious story about Aesthetics. Not hilarious, but like a very funny story about Aesthetics of Hate. Is this was the first time I understood because I heard it when this album came out. So I was must have like I said 09. So I was
young,
like
dude,
14
yeah.
or something. This was the first song where I understood what panning was. Like I didn't know what panning was
Yeah.
because I was sitting in the bleachers in high school with my friend because we had to like all watch the homecoming soccer game or some shit, and we got let out early. And I had one of the earbuds, he had the other, and we were listening to Machine Head. And I was like, why can't I hear the other guitar like how I usually do? Because it's like digga-da-dum, digga-da-dum, digga-da-dum,
Yeah.
right? And it goes back and forth, and that's when I became aware. I'm like, oh. Because a lot of people hear that because of the Beatles, right? Like that's their first introduction to panning. Or in metal, it's more of the breakdown for Domination by Pantera.
Yeah.
When you have like the left, right. But this one was the one for me because the drums are on the left or maybe the right or whatever it is.
Gotcha.
And it go back and forth. I'm like, whoa. It's like, what is this? And it
I
broke my
personally
brain.
love it, dude. I love it.
Oh, I love. No, I
Yes.
absolutely love
Yeah.
it. It's so fucking bold. You know what I
Yes.
mean? It's a great because it really drops out. Like if you only have one headphone in, you don't even hear the other
Yeah,
guitar,
yeah, it's
which I
over.
think is so dope. But
Yeah.
and then they go on I love the harmonized leads with Machine Head. Like him and Phil Demmel just had great chemistry.
Oh, they had
great
really
play
good
together.
chemistry.
And then the trade-off solos, fantastic. I think my only thing with Aesthetics of Hate that I could say is like a detractor is does the end drag a little bit?
Oh no, yo, dude, the last minute it's a drag.
It's a little bit.
Yeah.
Of,
Yeah.
After
It's
you
not
hear it
necessary.
once, you skip it. But going back, because I hadn't heard the song like sitting through it in a while, I do like as much as I've gotten into other types of music, the feedback that they have to just like really close it out.
Yeah.
is kind of cool. But once you get past that one part and you're like,
It's not
all right, I'm gonna have to
necessary, yeah.
hear this again. I'm probably going to the next song. But
Yeah.
either
Oh, yeah.
way,
Speaking of
I'd still take Aesthetics.
speaking of Phil Demmel, he was just casually walking around at the Milwaukee Metal Fest because he was at the pre-party.
Yeah.
I know
Who'd he play with?
Phil Justin Friends
Oh, okay.
with Scotty
Nice.
and
Yeah.
because SOD played the following day, but no, I know Phil's a humble guy, but he was kind of walking like he was.
He was strutting a little bit.
He knows who he is.
He's a legend.
Yeah.
But no, I was
we
hanging.
saw Violence or whatever.
Oh,
Nah,
dude,
nah,
I love
but
that, dude.
He literally walked right past me, and he was just kind of walking with this confidence, like, Phil, I won't bother you, man. I'm trying to enjoy myself too.
No
so-
punishing.
He played with Slayer, bro. Leave him
Yeah.
alone, dude.
And Lamb of God.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, next one.
All right, so Aesthetics, we're all going that. All right, let's go on to track number 4. Now I Lay Thee Down versus My Hands Are Empty. Guys,
one's
this is
hard.
the biggest fucking blowout on the album.
No,
This
it's
is
not,
stupid.
No,
dude.
no.
I don't
No,
want to
this one's
talk about
hard.
this.
This one's
dude.
fucking hard. I don't know
No,
what you're
it's
talking
not
about.
hard. I'm not going to hear you guys say that. My hands are empty are better than Now I Lay Thee Down. That's the stupidest thing I've ever heard in my life. Like, I'm not going to sit here and listen to that. Like, that's
It's tough,
crazy.
dude.
Now I Lay Thee Down is one of the
I
best
had
Machine
a
Head
tough
songs
time.
ever, dude.
Ever.
Like top 10 for sure. It's probably my second or third favorite song.
It's an
on the
amazing
record.
song.
Did you call the ER already?
What are we talking about, dude? My hands are empty.
That's the one I
Whoa! No, My Hands Are Empty is a flop. It's one of my least favorite songs. on
No,
the
dude,
record,
it's a really fucking good song, dude.
Oh my
Ah.
god, dude.
So
and
on
then
the,
you got, why the fuck is Jared singing the chorus on this?
chose. It's so good.
Yeah.
No,
Yes,
it's not.
it
It's
is.
not good, dude. It takes me completely out of the song. It's so like down in the mix.
I said I
No.
love Jared. The addition adds another dimension,
Yes.
dude, and it does.
No,
So
but don't forget
dumb.
the interlude. Hey, the
monotone shit.
the interlude track Overdose when the nurse tells
Yes.
tells him the overdose was too strong, and then the big stream and then Rob goes with the you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
I don't know. I felt it, man.
I did too.
Yeah,
what
you
do
know,
you
William,
think?
I don't want to get too.
It's not that I didn't. I'm being more of a hater. It's just because Now I Lay Thee Down is an unbelievable fucking song.
It is an
Like,
unbelievable
what are we
song.
talking? Rob's.
bass lines
This
are
could.
incredible.
I would argue this could be top 3 Rob's vocal delivery ever, dude.
top 3.
Fucking ever.
He's so
Are we
high.
crazy?
Look,
because
it's top 10.
Okay. Top 10. Whatever you want to get. Though, dude, the way he hits his singing with the screaming with like that blending between the two with the harshness or whatever. The way that you blend those like high verses, chilled out, into the big fucking chorus. But once you hit that very last one, it is unbelievable, the vocal takes. Not to mention, we're talking about Adam Duce's best bass performance, obviously, in the middle of this is fucking crazy. But the structure of the song is so coherent and works so well. Whereas, like, My Hands Are Empty, the songwriting's just not on the same, it's not on the same fucking, we're two different fucking leagues, dude.
Well,
It's not that I hate My Hands Are Empty, it's just, it's okay.
well, luckily,
Now Lay It Down is excellent.
well, luckily, medical center ain't that far from here because I could go to the ER pretty soon.
What do you got? What do you
S
got?
tier, Now I Lay You Down, My Hands Are Empty, D tier.
Wow, dude, it's not D
Thank
tier.
goodness.
First of all,
D.
wow,
C
Carlos,
minus, if
speak some
anything.
facts, dude. Speak some facts over here, dude.
Guys are so stupid. I can't do with this. But go ahead, Carlos.
You know when my no. I know we're just busting each other's balls, but you know when my dad had his accident, I just felt this guilt because I just kind of felt like it was my fault. So when the nurse tells him about I just felt just that guilt, man. It's like so
You have an emotional attachment.
yes, it's the
to the
emotional
song.
attachment,
I get that.
exactly. And not just the song.
I
It's
understand.
the album, man. So
I get it. And you know,
This was the
there's
record that
albums
got-
that I have records that I have emotional attachment,
this was
but I'm
the,
trying to look at it from an objective.
yeah, I get you.
You know what I
This
mean?
was the record that got my cult because, like I said, I did not listen to metal for literally
Yeah.
more than a month,
Yeah.
man. I think I told you off camera, dude. I think I cried in my room for like a month straight, man. And even my last day in London, man. Even though I had the time of my life there, like, yeah, I just kind of. Jeez, it's just so emo of me, man. But yeah, it was a pretty traumatic experience. So then again, Kingdom and Crøwn was the record I needed in that time
Yeah.
period in my life. So that's more or less why we're doing this debate. So.
Yeah, but I mean, Now That I Lay You Down, talk about emo. That is a pretty emo lyrically. The song's
Yeah.
pretty
Yeah.
emo, I would say.
Yeah, sorry, blackout, but yeah, this.
No, Carlos, don't do it. Don't fucking do it. Do not tell me that My Hands Are Empty is better than Now I Lay You Down. You're really going to take that stance? Don't fucking do it with that stupid shit-eating green on your fucking face. There is no way. This motherfucker's going to regret it. If you say you're going to regret it a month from now, you fucking know that. Do not say it.
Oh goodness.
Don't fucking say it.
Oh, sorry, man. I know you're getting
Y'all are
pissed.
fucking dumb. We're moving on. I cannot believe
You
this.
want to hear my stance?
What is
Oh,
it?
good.
I'm just saying.
Just
There's
stop. What is it? Just spit it out. I don't need a
honestly,
preamble.
seriously, the structure of the song, personally, on my take, there's a lot to it. I love the addition
And
of
there's
Jared.
not a lot to Now I Lay You
No,
Down.
there's an amazing dude. The song's amazing. I will give you that. I just love the addition of Jared. I know you hate it,
That's so
but I love it,
stupid.
dude. I really
Let's
do.
go- let's
the
go- let's
soul's
go on to the
fucking
next.
killer
Let's go on
too.
to the next.
Let's have fucking Kirk Hammett sing the next fucking chorus for Metallica. What are we talking about? I cannot
sorry,
believe I just
Blackout.
made the point. That's so bad. All right, track number 5, you fucking assholes. Slanderous versus Unhallowed. Closer than the last one.
Nah, this is a blowout, dude.
Which one are you picking?
Unhallowed is incredible,
Yeah.
dude. Unhallowed is fucking amazing. It's seriously, dude. That is truly a top 10 Machine Head song. This guy can't even take. It really is, dude.
Like, this is so wrong. It fucking hurts.
No, the song is so fucking
Unhallowed
melodic.
It's only a chorus. It's got a great
No,
chorus.
there's so much
No.
to it, dude. There's riffs after riffs, the melodic.
Riffs after
dude.
riff. Slanderous has way better riffs.
Not
Like,
on the
it's
second
not
half.
Even close.
Not
I don't
the
even
second
want to
half.
fucking
dude.
hear that.
The beginning's fucking awesome,
Well,
but the
solo at
second half does
241,
not that great, dude.
The solo and
What?
It's really not. I'm looking. I wrote it down. Yo.
Slanderous is the net, dude. There's so much going on with the fucking the guitars. Write this whole song, dude. They carry the whole thing. This is riff incarnate.
There's just master class on Unhallowed, dude.
That's fucking no.
Look,
I don't want to
I
hear
will
this.
say-
Like you guys.
Hey,
Wait,
will
I
say,
didn't know
hey,
you picked
I will
Unhallowed.
say,
I can just tell from his face.
Slanderous one. Buy a hair.
Okay, thank God.
Buy a hair, though.
Carlos, thank
Buy
God.
a hair.
Buy a hair. Come on, dude. Come
No.
on.
It's
I
'cause
can't
the thing
believe
is,
you're picking that.
Unhallowed is like the continuation. It's still kind of melancholic, and I can relate to the lyrics, like when, because I'm someone. I don't want to be a burden, but I'm someone who I have a lot of shortcomings, like I almost got with blank girl. I almost made it to Vakken 2 years ago. Obviously, I know about that fiasco. So
yeah.
I just hear the lyrics to Unhallowed. I'm like, God dang, this shit hits. It
The
hits
song's
on an
fucking
emotion.
awesome, man.
But Slanderous doesn't hit you, dude.
Oh no, absolutely.
Retard,
Yeah.
little pussy.
No.
I don't, that's the one part of Slanderous. So I'm like, okay, the lyrics are not my favorite in Slanderous, but I like the message of Slanderous. Maybe not the execution of the lyrics. But there's no denying the riffs are unfucking believable, dude. We're talking about Unhallowed. Get the
Dude,
fuck
I
out.
love it, dude. I
The
really
second
do.
solo on Slanderous, this might be a hot take, reminds me a bit of Randy Rhoads for some odd reason. I don't know why.
Well, you can tell that Phil Demel's a big
Yeah,
Randy Rhoads fan.
yeah,
He's
Phil.
got, he's got
He's
the
got
polka dot
yeah,
V,
he's got
dude.
the
Like,
guitar, dude.
yeah. So it could be true, but nah, I'm definitely taking Slanderous. There's no way in God's green earth. That
So
I would
you
take
took
Unhallowed.
Slanderous.
I said by a hair.
Thank
Wow,
God.
dude, I
This
can't
was like a-
believe
dude,
you,
this was a-
Carlos.
This was a 51-49.
Oh
it
my
was a rough one.
Wow. You almost died over here,
You know
dude.
what? I almost had a fucking heart attack.
Well, again, Medical Center's not that far away. So.
Wow.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, next one.
We're halfway there. I gotta take a piss, so we're gonna cut
Yes,
out real quick.
likewise.
Let's take a
All right, let's take a fiver.
Yeah.
Boom. And we're back. After that piss break, we got the video back. Don't know what happened there. All good, but we're back now. And it's halftime. So let's talk about these album covers. No bearing on the debate, no points to be given, but let's talk about.
We got it. You got
Gotta
it.
make
This,
scoreboard.
this might be the toughest one out of all of them because I love both.
Oh,
Yeah, dude,
they're
I agree.
amazing.
Like, I really like of Kingdom and Crøwn, its album cover. I do like the Blackening, but I'm trying not to be blinded by nostalgia. You know what I mean? Because it's really hard because obviously it's the one that got me into them.
Yeah.
So it's like,
But
okay,
it's incredible.
it is a really
And it's based off a
fucking-
book, right? Like, what's the book called?
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't
I'm
remember
not sure,
what it's
but I
called.
love that the mirror
Yeah.
that flatters not. Like that's a dope. And I also like the
Deep.
back with like Satan eating like 3 people and all that
Shit
shit.
is hard, dude.
But
Kinda
then you look
tarot
at of Kingdom and Crøwn, you got Jackie Chan and Jet Li here, just kind of.
Oh, just, yeah, duking it out. And I like the back of Kingdom and Crøwn too. Like I like both of these. I'm gonna go the Blackening.
Yeah, same here, dude.
Yeah.
I love both. I really do. They're so
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
How dare
Yeah.
you? Yeah, I'll also go with Blackening.
But is the Blackening the best Machine Head album cover?
Yeah, for sure. Absolutely.
You think so?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so too. Dude, you know which one has a horrible contrast of great album cover but not great album? Supercharger. I do love the
yeah.
album covers.
Yeah,
for
it's
Supercharger,
cool.
To be honest, like I like that logo.
Yeah. The Burning Red's probably my least favorite. It's just, what is it, a lotus? What is that? With a flower?
Yeah, it's like a flower.
So it's a weird one.
Yeah.
yeah.
Locust is cool.
Locust is pretty cool too. Yeah.
Locust is the most underrated Machine Head album.
Yeah, I do.
Ooh,
love
most
Locust.
underrated? No, I think
underrated, though?
Bloodstone's-
Bloodstone might be. The
I
most
love that
underrated.
one.
No, I just think because the Blackening was just such a massive record. And,
Oh, to come to follow up? Yeah, that's fucking hard.
and
to
I just
beat.
think people. I just think people slept on it.
I
Yeah.
got you.
Yeah, I can understand that. All right,
Well, that's a hot take. So
let's move on to track number 6. Halo versus Kill Thy Enemy. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to fucking hear it. I do not want to fucking hear it.
Well.
After now I lay thee down shit. That's one thing. But if you're about to sit here and tell me that Kill Thy Enemy is better than Halo,
No, absolutely not, dude.
in the words of Judas
destroys,
Priest,
dude.
you got another thing coming, my boy. There's no
Well,
fucking
honestly,
way.
I got
Halo
another
is on
thing
a
coming,
different
then.
level, dude. No
Carlos,
way!
what?
Carlos, you cannot
Look,
go
the
this
interlude
route.
track, it's called Assimilate. It's a good build-up to the damn song. The speech by Aries Pryor. And then here comes the drumming. And then Rob the Kill. Amaze.
I mean, I like the slow mentality. I like the song. But, dude, Carlos, Halo's on a different planet, dude.
Now you think that?
Yes. Halo is better than How I Laid You Down, dude.
Yeah, of course it is.
I don't
Halo
know.
is like
Hey, look.
literally a top
I know
machine
y'all are
head
gonna.
somewhere. You say that
Hey,
if
the ER's right there. If you want to take my corpse. Out of all the opuses on the Blackening, it's probably the one I'm the least into.
Wow.
Why is that?
the
Why is
one,
that?
Because the one afterwards is my favorite song. So on the Blackening. So.
Okay, but
okay.
I do love wolves, but we'll get there when we get there.
Okay.
Halo, Is it because you've heard it too many times? What's up? 'Cause come on, man. Like
The song is incredible.
I think that's the only. I mean, maybe that's probably the only thing I take away from it is that I've heard it so many fucking times. I always play it live, obviously, because it is right there with Davidian as being like, this is like one of the best.
Honestly, dude,
it's one of those bands where like their most popular song really is like their best. It's one of the best.
I would show this to any metalhead. Like if you're gonna get into metal,
yeah.
dude, it's such a fucking staple, dude.
I would probably say it's similar to when we're talking about Sepultura on the Beneath the Rise debate. Obviously Wolves, there's Indulgence on there, but I just think Halo was overindulgence.
No, but it
Wow,
works, dude.
It works so
I
well
think
to
it
me.
suits the song. It's such an epic song.
I just think there was just a billion ideas, and I think they squeezed everything in. And
I don't feel that way. I know, I get it. There's a lot of transitions. There's a lot of stuff going on, but I think it meshes so well
just
together,
think
I think
dude.
it flows. It
Yeah,
flows.
I just think
I don't
I'm a
think it's
ca-
overindulgent.
I
It
think
feels
at
like
the end
they-
of the, unfortunately, at the end of the day, I'm a caveman. Even though I do like my prog, I am a caveman at the end of the day. But sorry, guys, this was a tough one, though.
I am absolutely shocked, dude.
That hurts Carlos because
Wow.
like I understand what you're saying. Like there's bands like Dream Theater or like even Between the Buried and Me where it's like, all right, you sat down and you try to write the most complex thing ever for the sake of jerking yourself off, which
Yes,
I like.
yes,
Don't get me
yes,
wrong.
yes,
That's not
yes.
a knock. Like I like prog and that I love Yes. I like bands that love self-wankery, right? This band this song legitimately feels like an organic. It's just a long song, but it feels organic to me still.
Yeah, me
and it
too,
builds
dude.
up to that last. It needs all of that, dude. It needs that breakdown. It sinks you all the way down just to bring you. And I won't.
I think I need
That's
to.
so good.
I gotta re-dissect it, but it's been freaking 18 years, man.
I know.
I will
and
say
I
this,
went back
dude.
because I don't listen to it very often in my headphones because I've heard it so many times.
I will
so when I put
say
it back, I was
this.
like, "There's a reason." There's a reason.
Sometimes we leave at the encore of the last song, but we always,
we
always stay for Halo, dude.
Yeah,
No
that's
matter
so-
what.
You gotta stay
Dude,
for
you
that.
have to, dude.
Because that last chorus.
Yes, it's so good. Dude. And it's true. It's honestly fucking true, dude. We've always stayed for Halo,
That's
dude.
true. We always just stay for
Yes,
Halo. Or
dude.
Davidian, whichever one they close with.
No,
It's
it's
usually
always
Halo. It's
yeah,
always
it's usually
Halo,
Halo.
right?
Yeah, it's an incredible
Sorry,
song, man.
guys,
It's a
but-
masterpiece.
Carlos, this is the one time I will tell you, you are wrong.
It's fine, gentlemen. Either way, if y'all want to take my corpse to the ER, so
Oh,
we're not far from the medical center, so
all right, guys, let's go on to track number 7, Wolves versus No Gods, No
Oh,
Masters.
come on, my
yeah,
boys.
this one was a blowout.
This is a blowout.
So
This is-
Wolves is my favorite song on the Blackening. So
It's up there. It's like top 3 on the off
Wolves
the album.
Is, if you're going to argue self-indulgence,
yeah, but I
Oh, they
think
bring it on this one, dude.
this is riff indulgence.
But
Come
this
on,
one,
we haven't
this
played a
one
riff,
works,
dude.
though.
Let me play one. Let me just play
play
one,
one.
dude. 425. God, dude, game over, bro. Like, let's get
Oh,
the
that's a
fuck
slobber
up, dude.
knocker. I know what
It's
you're talking
such a
about.
good
No,
riff.
Wolves is such a good song. I think I've only seen them, I don't know, played it once or twice.
Wow,
maybe?
I've never seen it. You've seen it?
I think once, yeah.
Oh, dang.
Was it 425?
Yeah.
Or maybe I haven't, to be honest.
I don't think we have, bro, honestly. We've seen a lot of their fucking music. Oh.
Did you turn it off? You just didn't buy the speaker?
God, dude, that is so fucking banging,
Very time bound.
dude. It's amazing, dude. God damn, what's a better walk with me in hell, dude?
Well, walk.
Yeah,
Walk.
Yeah,
It's a great song, but Wolves is just like nothing but great riffs. Like
It's a
just
bunch of riffs,
an-
dude.
A fucking accumulation of some of the best thrash riffs maybe ever.
Yeah,
is on Wolves.
I
Like,
agree.
Wolves is just such a fucking crazy thing. No Gods, No Masters. I do like the song. Like it's a really solid
Yeah.
song.
Honestly, when they played it live, it was really surprising how good it was.
Yeah, and people were really into it.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
when Rob goes, oh, no,
Yeah.
gods, no, man.
Yeah, I think the same thing with me though. With My Hands Are Empty, I'm not into the whoa-ohs and maybe any songs.
It bugged you a lot.
They don't bug me a lot. I'm just not my favorite. Like, not my favorite thing on planet Earth. I'm sorry, the song's still playing. Not my favorite thing on planet Earth, but the song is still fun. Like, it's a good song. It really is a good song. So, I just, it's one of those things where it's like, it's very edgy, right? No gods, no.
Yeah.
But maybe if you tied it into the plot, I could be sold, you know?
Yeah.
But I didn't even know it was a concept album when I heard it live. So
They should make a live action movie. That'd be sick.
yeah, there we go.
Dude,
but
that'd
we're
be
all
sick.
going with Wolves.
Oh, absolutely. Come on.
Oh, it's kind of funny. Little side tangent, real quick. Rob did his little, he does his little Q&As on social media sometimes.
Yeah.
So I actually asked on the Q&A, who do you think should play Ares and Arrows if Kingdom and Crøwn became a live-action film? And he immediately saw it. He's like, ooh, that is a good question. And I forgot who he named as the actors, but it's like, maybe that handsome guy from, I forgot what show. It's like, I think it was something Anarchy, so.
Oh, Sons of Anarchy.
Yeah, so. I
I
forgot.
Oh,
I gotta look
God.
that up. You're the one who asked that.
Yeah, that was me.
Maybe I did. I did see him.
You
respond
saw
to
that?
question.
It was
Yeah.
about it was
That's
about a
fine.
year ago.
And it was on his podcast.
No, it was on Facebook.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Never mind. Maybe I didn't see it. Because I thought he. Anyway.
But no,
doesn't matter.
I was flattered when he said, "Ooh, that is a good question."
Yeah.
All right, next
Awesome.
one.
Next
Okay, let's go on. What is this? Track number 8.
Yep.
Yeah. A Farewell to Arms versus Bloodshot.
Come on, my boy.
Farewell to Arms.
Oh, thank God. I'm Carlos. I was about to lose my mind. when you said
Bloodshot is actually my least favorite on.
Bloodshot reminds me of Exodus so much, dude. Like, it truly
Exodus.
does.
This
yeah.
it kind
It
of
really
feels like a
does.
filler song.
Yeah.
a little
Dude.
bit.
A Farewell to Arms took me a while because obviously, like I said, the Blackening, I first heard it when I was like 14, 15. And it was my least favorite song on the record for a long time.
How
I couldn't
dare
get
you.
into
Song's
it. Well,
incredible.
I was young. I couldn't get into it. But it grew on me the most.
Yes.
And, dude, I love A Farewell to Arms. Like,
I love
it
it
is
too, dude.
such a good send-off of this record.
It
Like,
truly
it
is.
really is.
Would you
It's-
consider it a ballad? A little bit.
For, like, the
this
beginning,
record,
yeah.
yeah, sure. If on this record, yeah. But do I actually consider a ballad?
No.
You know what's really funny? Because I was thinking about that the other day. I was like, what really categorizes a ballad? Does it have to be in 3? Like, does it have to be about love? But so I don't really know the answer to that question. But in Machine Head's catalog, it's ballad-esque, right?
Yeah, exactly. Yes.
But I think it's just done so well, dude, with beautiful lyrics, and
Yeah.
it's just grown on me, man. It's a fucking fantastic song. And I don't think they've never played it. I don't think I've ever seen
I've never
or, sorry,
seen it.
I've never seen them play it live. I
Yeah.
say they've never played
Same
it.
here.
So
Yeah, Bloodshot, dude, that chorus, I mean, it's fine, but it's just like, Bloodshot!
Yeah.
Bloodshot!
Yeah, it's
like,
over repetitive. Yeah.
I'm trying to think of what song it reminds me of. But, yeah. Maybe,
So,
maybe like you said, Exodus.
sorry
but,
to. So when I was doing the notes for Farewell to Arms, that was on Sunday, and we were barbecuing in the backyard, and my brother-in-law actually was hearing the song as I was doing the notes. He actually enjoyed the entire intro. So he's into all the butt stuff. No, I don't mean that in a bad way. But
oh, the butt rock?
he's
Like,
into the butt rock metal.
butt
He was
metal.
hearing that. He's like, damn, Carlos, I'm really enjoying this, man.
Yeah.
And then
I can see that.
then I started explaining to him what I was doing.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Okay.
He's very
Nice.
intrigued by this podcast, so
Cool.
he's gonna be hearing some episodes down
Okay,
the line.
good.
Nice,
Punish
nice.
him. Punish him.
Yeah.
But- So we're all going.
Cuñado Eric, you're gonna be hearing this, man. So
Damn. All right. So we're
Oh,
all going
Yeah, dude.
Farewell-
Yeah, absolutely. Come on, dude. The song's amazing.
now, y'all. These last two,
yeah, I know,
I cannot believe y'all made me do this. But
I know.
let's go into track number 9. Hallowed Be Thy Name versus Rotten. Now, guys, why in God's name would you want to compare a cover of one of the greatest metal songs ever written to Rotten? I just
Rodden's pretty solid, dude.
I
It's a
will
solid
say
song.
I did pick Battery.
no. This is Hallowed Be Thy Name.
Oh wait. Wow, I guess the tracks got. Dang it, man.
No worries.
So
Hallowed
it's-
Be Thy Name versus Rotten. It doesn't
That's what
matter.
it doesn't matter. Either way,
Because
they're both gonna.
We're talking about one of the best
Look,
metal
look,
songs
look.
ever written.
Well, the ER's right there. I'm gonna tell y'all straight up. My favorite version of Hallowed Be Thy Name is not It's
taking
not
it.
the Iron Maiden version,
Cradle
and it's
Filth.
You're
it's
taking
Cradle
Cradle.
Filth. Yes,
We had an argument about this on the
Yes.
podcast.
the
a
Cradle
long
of
time
Filth
ago.
version is amazing.
It's the best cover.
No.
It's the best cover.
No,
It's the best
Machine
one- it's
Head
the
does
best one ever.
justice. No, guys, I love them both.
I gotta go the original, but I agree with you. I think the Cradle Filth one is so well done. Like,
Thank
it is
you.
crazy
Yes.
good. You don't even understand. I had to fight JJ and my brother on
That's
this so
right,
hard.
dude.
And my buddy Jordan, because they're all, when I was a kid because we all grew up on the same street, JJ was one of my friends who would come over, and I remember they thought I was crazy. But I was like, guys, this Cradle Filth cover of Hallowed, it was the best thing. No, it's horrible. Machine Head is so much better at covering the song.
Dude, I
But
love
I
their
like the Cradle
rendition
Filth
here.
one more, but it doesn't
no,
matter
dude,
because
the Cradle one is better than the original. Sorry.
no,
Wow,
Carlos,
Carlos, that
Carlos,
is
that's
nuts,
just
dude.
blasphemous, dude. You're just saying
so
that.
we're
'cause-
going. I'm a Cradle fanboy, so yeah.
but there's no way anyone's taking Rotten over Hallowed Be Thy Name.
No,
I mean,
you just
come
can't. You
on,
just can't, dude. You just can't do
Rotten's fine.
that. Rotten is a good song, though.
Is it better than Bloodshot?
Yeah. Oh,
It's better than Bloodshot.
absolutely. I think it destroys Bloodshot, but it doesn't matter.
Okay, next one.
Track number 10, Battery versus Arrows in Words from the Sky. Arrows in Words from the Sky.
That's a great song. A great
That is
way
a
to
great
close
song,
the record.
dude.
It's a great song, but it's going up against a cover of Battery, dude.
Battery.
You know, here's the thing with Battery. I think I had such a delayed reaction with Battery.
Oh my god.
The thing is, y'all are bigger Metallica fans with me. I know y'all are gonna murder me for this. I just think Rob from Chimera, his favorite band is Metallica. What Kirk Hammett did, Rob did better. I'm sorry.
What?
I'm a Chimera
Wow.
fanboy, man.
I can tell because that is a crazy statement, dude.
Dude, I have the Chimera logo.
I know.
Man.
You're a diehard. You're a diehard. I get that.
I just think sometimes whoever was influenced, they're gonna take the ideas and just compose something. Look, the Disposable Heroes cover that Chimera did, it competes with the OG. So
Wow.
The Disposable Hero covers that Chimera did, you think is on par with Metallica's version of Disposable Heroes?
look, the Metallica one is better, but Chimera did
Oh,
put on a
okay.
good fight.
They did justice.
That I can accept.
Okay.
It was a tremendous cover, man.
Okay. But Battery's a great cover.
Yes.
Was this part of the same thing? Because they all did. What was
yeah,
it?
that was the
Like,
Kerrang.
Yeah, everyone
Yeah,
did a cover.
Trivium did Master Puppets.
Puppets.
Mastodon did Orion.
That's right.
Yeah.
I forgot about
Yeah.
that.
I like theirs, too.
Bullet
Bullet
did
did,
a Sanitarium.
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 Who
Yeah.
the fuck did Leper Messiah?
Some
did
band I
somebody
don't even
did
know
it?
what their name is.
Okay.
Wow.
By the way, so another off-topic thing, but Dave Mustaine was just on that other military guys like big podcast.
Uh-huh.
It's like one of the biggest in the world. I didn't even realize that.
What the
motherfucker's
fuck,
got
really?
like 4 million subs on YouTube.
Jeez.
What the hell?
But Dave was on it, and I just thought it was so funny because like he didn't used to like name the songs off of after the first record that he wrote, but now he's just going straight up, just like, now I wrote Leper Messiah. Like those are all my riffs.
Oh, really?
Yeah, just straight
He's
up.
just straight
He's
up
like,
now?
Yeah, you know, I wrote some off of the second record by the Lightning, Call of Cthulhu, and on the third record, Leper Messiah is like, that's 3/4 all my riffs.
Dude, that's crazy, bro.
I was like,
Goodness.
well, no wonder
Wait,
that was the best song on
It
Master
really is,
Puppets.
dude.
It's not the
Goodness.
best.
No, I think. Oh, Master of Puppets.
Master Puppets is the best
Leper
one.
Messiah is number 2, dude.
Okay, I'll say
I don't know about that. There's
I like it better than
I have to
Battery.
go- what's up?
I like it better than Battery, dude.
No, I like Leper Messiah better than Battery, but is it better than Sanitarium?
Yes.
Probably.
look, guys.
Disposable Heroes too?
Yes,
It's better than all those?
Leper Messiah is incredible. That's so impressive
No, I
that
do
Dave
like
wrote
dun,
that.
dun, dun, dun,
Dude,
dun,
that
dun,
song's
dun.
fucking.
Look, this is gonna be a
banging,
hot
dude.
take, but I could do without 3 songs on Master of Puppets.
Oh, the
Which
thing that
3?
should not be.
The thing that should not be
That's for sure.
Yeah.
Sanitarium.
No.
Oh, Sanitarium's
I don't
good,
like.
dude.
I'm not crazy
Okay,
about
not
it.
saying- okay, and what's
And
the third one?
the
Damage
one after
Incorporated?
the one after Disposable Heroes. What's it called?
Oh fuck.
The one. 1, 2, 3.
Leper Messiah!
That's Leper Messiah,
I'm
dude.
sorry,
come
I'm not
on.
crazy about it.
Carlos, you might be kicked off the
My
show.
2 favorite Metallica
Cut
records
the
are
camera,
Injustice
dude.
and Ride the Lightning. So
Wow.
Okay, that's cool. I mean, I like Injustice a lot. It's not better Master.
Sorry,
But you
man.
don't like Leper Messiah?
Dude, I can't believe it.
Look, out of the 3 I named, I'll probably pick that one. So that's the favorite of my least
JJ's
favorite.
saying that's the second best song on the
Yeah,
record.
it's the second best one.
Look, my 2 favorite Metallica songs are Disposable Heroes and The Shortest Straw. So
Interesting.
You're going to take the Wizard of Oz thing over... Dude, come on.
sorry, man.
Whoa.
No, that's
You're
Free
taking the-
Ends of
Oh, that's
Sanity.
right.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Shortest Straw is a
Yeah.
fucking
Yeah, that's
It
on
is a banger,
Injustice.
though.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Yeah.
Yeah.
No. Yeah,
Fucking
yeah.
All right, so I'm
Shortest
going.
Straw's fucking dope.
All right,
Yeah.
back to
My
the
bad.
back to the debate. Let's wrap this. Yeah, I'm gonna go with Arrows. I adore it. That's a great way
Whoa.
to close it.
Arrows is a great song, but Battery is one of the greatest songs in metal.
And I guess to wrap it up, I honestly feel like with my emotional attachment with of Kingdom and Crown, I think this lineup was just meant to be for one album. When Vogue announced his departure, I was absolutely heartbroken. But
Dude, Vogue was a good addition.
and my
really
dude,
was.
I am a decapitated fanboy, so
Yeah.
I honestly think he was.
Man,
well-
speaking about the Chris Garza podcast.
oh, that I loved it, man. Yep.
When he showed
Yep.
the riff
Yep.
of Spheres of
Yep.
Madness.
Dude,
I mean, I was just watching
Oh,
it
gosh.
in awe because I never thought, like, I've always loved the song, but I never thought about how it's, like, actually played. And watching him play guitar, I'm like, wow, that's a cool fucking riff.
You know, out of
And it's
all the,
very technical.
Out of all the tech death bands, I think Decapitated, or Vogue in particular, because obviously, you know, death metal in general, there's this groove element to the genre, but Decapitated, Vogue, that man loves his groove, man.
Yeah. Are they tech? Like,
I don't even
Decapitated, do you put them in
categorize-
tech?
Dude, their first record, Winds of Creation, was pretty techy, dude.
Really?
I've
I've
never
never,
heard of
I've
that.
never heard it. I never
Dude,
heard
you
it.
know how young they were? I think
I know they were really young. Spheres, he said he was
yeah,
like 20
yeah,
or some shit.
Vitek, rest his soul. I think he was 16 when we tracked
Holy
that.
fuck.
Holy
dude,
shit. And it's
that's
really,
insane.
it's
I'm gonna
tech?
show you the intro right now, and tell
Okay.
me what y'all think.
We'll do it after the pod.
All right, we're done.
But JJ, don't even say it. I swear to God, if you say that Arrows,
I can't. I want
In
to. I
words-
really honestly want.
no, you don't.
No, just because some of the delivery that he does on Battery is not that great. It's really not. It's not the greatest cover. It's not. It's really not.
Okay,
But yeah, you're right. I'm going Battery, dude. I can't go against it.
That's all I needed to hear because there's no way. There's no way. All right, JJ, let's wrap this up.
Oh my
Come on,
God. I can't even see his shit.
tell me the score.
Ah, damn,
What
dude. It's 8-2.
Okay,
Jeez.
now look,
This was a slaughter.
Carlos.
It's
I
literally
did this for
Slaughter
you.
the Martyr, dude.
I knew it was going to be a slaughter. I love of Kingdom and Crown, but I really think this is how it should shape up because
It's
the Blackening.
fine, man. I'm not even
the-
angry.
I think I understand where you're coming from. And this is why I didn't want to do it because an emotional attachment to an album is a big deal.
Yes,
There's
yes.
albums that I'm emotionally attached to that you probably think are dog shit. You know what I mean?
Can you name one?
Yeah, name one, dude.
Let me think. Off the top of my head, this is gonna be really funny. I love Mr. Bungle's first record. I'm
Yeah,
like,
that's a great record.
oh, okay. Well,
Yeah.
I'm very emotionally attached to that record for the weirdest reasons.
Dude, I was so
but I
shit.
won't
Dude,
deliver
I
it
was so
into it.
shit faced last year when I saw Bungle at Milwaukee Metal Fest last year. I don't even remember
Yeah, but
the
the
set.
thing is, they don't play any of the songs off of that. They don't play. They only play that fucking EP and then covers. It's so annoying.
Actually, looking back, I think I saw like 2 songs. You know what? I'm out of here. I couldn't
Which
deal
just
with
drives me nuts because, like, dude, like, I get that the other guy that started the band with Patton were like very influenced by the thrash bands like Anthrax, Slayer, all
Yeah.
that kind of stuff. But like, when I think of Bungle, like that Easter Bunny fucking EP is not what I think. Like, I want to hear songs from the first 3 records at least. And the fact that they're like, yeah, basically, we're only gonna play My Ass Is on Fire now. That's the only OG
No.
Bungle song. It's like, dude, no, I would kill to see somebody talk. But I don't know that like random stuff that I'm emotionally attached to. I'm sure you would think is cringe.
it. This is not a
But-
metal record. I know we gotta wrap it up. Maná, ¿Dónde jugarán los niños?
Oh, that's a
that's
classic.
I love that
classic, though.
record, man.
That's a classic
Yeah, I
fucking.
like
Oh
that.
yeah, mi amor,
Amor.
no me digas que no.
Dude, honestly, I like a
the
lot of
flute,
dad
dude.
rock.
That whole record is amazing.
Yes, dude. That is a good one.
I'm actually going with my parents in September to see
Okay,
Maná.
okay. What would you take? ¿Dónde jugaron los niños by Maná
Mm-hmm.
or ¿Dónde jugaron las niñas by Molotov?
Maná.
No,
gotta go the
dude,
niños
I go
way.
Molotov all the way. Chinga tú, chinga
Yeah, yeah.
tú,
I'll-
chinga
I'll-
tu madre. madre.
I guess when we go off air, I'll tell you why. So yeah, we gotta.
I just like Molotov because they
Gotcha,
are
gotcha.
fucking too much.
Dude, they're all over
They're one of the
that.
best rap metal
Crazy,
bands
dude.
ever.
Yes, dude.
Especially on the
Well,
first record.
Blackout Bill, local JJ, I appreciate y'all taking the time to do this with me. I've been wanting to do Machine Head for a while now, so
Yeah.
who knows when the next debate's going to be, but I hope on the next one I will be just as emotionally invested. So
Yeah.
I was very
really think
emotionally
if we go
invested
back
to this.
to the Machine Head catalog, I think a good battle would be of Kingdom and Crøwn and Bloodstone and Diamonds. That's what I think would be a much closer battle.
I
And
can see
think-
that.
I think we would duke it out a lot more and not just be like, this is a wipe, this is a wash, this is a wash. Like, I think there's a lot of songs of Bloodstone and Diamonds that could compete with these and would be, like, I think it would be a better competition.
What do you think about this one, the Blackening versus the first album, Burn My Eyes?
It's just
That's
the
a
problem is
battle
the
too.
track listing.
The track listing, but
Yeah,
overall
true,
as
true.
albums,
Overall, as albums,
is this number one for you?
No, Burn My Eyes.
Burn My Eyes is number one.
Burn
I can
My-
see that.
well,
Like,
Yeah.
I love the Blackening, but dude, bro, I mean,
Chris Conto, man. He's
Chris
a-
Contos is literally one of the best drummers ever. But I love Dave McClain too. I just think it's the rawness, the production I love on that record. I know I've told you a million times.
Yes.
I don't know what it is about that. And no, I love all of them. I'm a Machine Head diehard, but I would definitely take Burn My Eyes probably over everything.
And then for sure, number 2 is the Blackening.
For sure, number 2 is the
And then
Blackening.
everything else can be a battle.
It's pretty close, dude, because you have Locust. I love Locust. I love Of Kingdom and Crøwn. I love Bloodstone and Diamonds.
More things change.
The More Things Change.
It's actually
is
really
very
underrated.
solid.
Yeah.
Through the Ashes of Empires.
Through the ashes, yes.
Fuck, dude. We should do Through the Ashes of
well,
Empires and Of Kingdom and
Well,
Crøwn. That could be
didn't we
another good
agree
one.
we were gonna do down the line maybe Chimera self-titled versus Through the Ashes because
Yes,
Holy
we did
shit.
say that.
it's the
yeah.
battle of the two San Antonio drummers, Kevin Talley versus Dave
right.
McClain.
Dude, that's pretty
That's
dope.
right.
I'm
That's
down
right.
for that.
But God willing, let's see if we could do that in the near future.
Hopefully,
so.
hopefully.
Rob Flynn, if you do see this, I mean, hey, hope you like what we did, dude.
Yeah, man.
Cheers from San Antonio, Texas,
God, we've
Rob.
given him so much money over the years, but I'd see him over and over.
Over
Because
and
Here's the
over.
one thing with all these people that don't like Machine Head. If you don't like them, you haven't seen them live. That's
Yeah.
it.
They're
That's
incredible
it.
live.
That's all you can say. Because when I hear motherfuckers hating on Machine Head, I just go, you haven't seen them live.
That's it.
Because I know your fucking ass would be freaking out. Because that
Yes,
shit
dude.
smacks so hard. Anyway, this episode, The Blackening wins if you think of Kingdom and Crøwn as the better album. JJ, you know how to say it. Everyone already knows.
I'm
Don't have it in
heartbroken.
Carlos's face. We'll catch you guys on the next episode. Peace out.
Peace
like and
out,
subscribe.
guys.
We'll see you on the next one. Sorry about the video. Don't know what happened there, but doesn't matter. Won't happen again.